So the starting point is the data portal for the SOC, which is data.ser.asu.edu. And when you go there, you get this map interface. If we look under the SIR data sets, these are all of the public data sets that we manage here at the SOC. And so ShadowCam is our newest data set. You can navigate this map, you can look at data, you get coordinates of where you're hovering. So for ShadowCam, let's switch to a South Pole view. And if we turn on the ShadowCam PDS data set, here's our South Pole data that we're releasing. We can zoom into this data set. And so if there's any particular footprint that we're interested in, we can click on the footprint, it'll do a search, and it'll come up with whatever's right there at the cursor that you clicked on. We also have a search box, so say you're interested in this entire crater, you can draw a box over that crater and find all of the data points that overlap over that crater. And so any one of these search results, we can click on that and it will come up to this detailed interface where you can see exactly what it is you're looking at. And we have a lot of features available here. So then we have this preview pane here. This looks at the actual image data. And so you can zoom into full resolution directly in your browser without having to download the product. But as we can see in this sample, ShadowCam has a very high dynamic range. And so you have the ability to do a stretch directly in your browser. So if we're interested in this brighter area, we can stretch that. But if we're interested in what's in this darker area, we can keep stretching and expose what's in some of the doubly shadowed areas and things of that nature. So it gives you this kind of dynamic interface where you can explore the image data right from your browser. You don't have to download it. You don't have to know how to deal with 32-bit data. You can do it all directly here in your browser. In the context map, you can see where on the globe this image was taken. By default, we have these PSR outlines turned on of where the permanently shadowed regions are. And by default, this will actually show the lighting conditions at the time this image was taken. So it's much easier to map up the shadows or see where the source of your secondary illumination was coming from. You can get all that directly from this context map. And both the preview and the context map controls have the capability of going full screen.